Going to run some 16-liter male hogs here for the next couple of clips. We'll 16-4, 16-5, and 16-8 here in the pen now. Next to nothing, never before solo.
Yep, just an awesome gilt litter, and she had 1 gilt and 10 males, and you're going to see 9 of them here. Mother would have been a show gilt that was very successful for the Rohr family in Ohio there. That they were thankfully they worked with us to allow us to get her back here, and then Grandma against the solo sow we've talked endlessly about. That's just major highlights. Had the champion open barrel in Ohio, the barrel that won a bunch in Oklahoma, the reserve at the West Virginia State Fair, and 6th overall at OYLE. And I think, honestly, there's going to be a type and kind and size of all of these 16s you can gravitate towards. Just pick one to start, Abs, if you want. We'll start with the cauliflower-eared one. Is going to be 16-8 there, and it's actually, I guess, if you care about a cauliflower ear, then so be it. Doesn't bother me, and honestly, it's a very small cauliflower. That one's ear is probably going to look pretty darn normal by the time he's fighting weight. But past that, that is a stout-featured, dense-made animal. He's square, he's true, he's got an awesome hind leg. These 16s as a whole, the size and functionality of their hind leg is very good, and he just looks like a big barrel. Take him home if you want to go win a July County Fair, if you want to show a heavyweight that's very good for Midwest State Fair time. I think 16-8 is one to look at.
Yeah, Reed's heavyweight as his best days still to come, and I like him today plenty too. I mean, he's got a big, flexible hind leg about him. Certainly one to look in on. We'll switch over to the dash 4 now that Abby's going to get on the stick.
Yeah, 16-4, I think rightfully so, has had a bunch of friends of guys through, and just a barrel that puts a lot of positives together. That one is one of the few in the barn that maybe rivals that 15-7 in terms of front foot and forearm and blade and the size of it, and still his rear leg matches. He's got a big rear leg. It goes north and south, and still you kind of see that influence of that Solo Hatari stuff in these. That one's natural, just body shape and center body and cage will never go out of style, at least in my opinion. And another one puts a lot of hard things to do together that are never going to go away.
Yeah, that keep you competitive. On top of that, at every level, no matter if that's your jackpot, your county, your state, your national shows, those never go out of style. Judges like to talk about those extras that this guy certainly possesses. And then we'll switch over then to the dash 5.
Yep, 16-5 is maybe a little bit different type of pace and kind than the other pair of them in here. Still has a neat look up front, far and above the most expressive and shapely and hardest backed one, and that's not really an opinion. That's an absolute fact. And at the same time, he's maybe wanting to be he's the one that wants to get a little flatter in terms of his center body, but I think that's going to come with time and age. And of the 16s, this is probably the one, truthfully, you need to feed the most differently. He's the hardest made one. He's the one that I would actually probably slow down and back the protein down on a feed bucket and allow him to flesh and body in comparison to his mates, because I think once you do that, there are some neat pieces there that if that goes right and you can kind of get the body and bulk of his mates with that type of back shape, then you're going to have a fun type of show.
Yeah, certainly, like you said, different than the mates as far as expression and topside shape. And if there's plenty of people I know that like to feed those, and I don't blame them, because when you get it right, they're tough to beat at any level, but certainly in the big ring. So again, that was 16-4, 16-5, and 16-8.